On today's DC All Access, we are talking to Wonder Woman artist Cliff Chiang, who's crushing it on the book right now. And we're gonna take a look at the future of Harley Quinn.
And we're talking Suicide Squad with David Ramsey from Arrow. Did you know that they created the character for the show and then fans loved him so much that Jeff Lemire added him into the Green Arrow comic?
I did know that. You wanna know why I know that?
Why did you know that, Blake?
Because I work on this show, and that's the type of stuff we talk about on this show, so subscribe to it if you want to know those things.
But right now, it's Diggle time. Diggle time. Oh, oh, oh. Batman's Diggle time. What? So you're the first character that was created for the show that has now transferred into comic books.
Right.
What was that like for you?
It's fantastic. I mean, but it's really been a testament to the writing, and the fans. I mean, the fans really have fallen for Diggle, so I'm just lucky.
And as from the little cut on your eye, you're
Right.
getting a little more action this season.
A little bit more, yes, and I suspect we are going to talk about.
Can you talk to me about your involvement with the Suicide Squad?
No. Okay. Yeah, the Suicide Squad. It's just gonna be crazy. I mean, Diggle, you know, he's Mr. Noble. He doesn't want to work with these criminals, but he's brought in and he agrees to work with these people for the higher good, and there's gonna be a lot of drama.
When I went into the table read, there were these stacks of books of Suicide Squads. I was like, oh, this is really big, and I'm just like freaking out about it.
The Suicide Squad, all three of the guys that we have are all people that if this was season 1, he would have killed, and they wouldn't have been on the loose.
Well, it's something we've been planning sort of since the beginning. Like, you know, when we first had Deadshot on, we were like, oh, you know, we could eventually build up to this. And then this year, we really made it our plan.
Lila also has some involvement with the Suicide Squad.
You know, speaking of Lila, you're gonna see both of us in Afghanistan.
Yeah, you're getting a flashback.
I'm finally. Hello, can a brother get a flashback?
Wait, do you get a wig as well?
No, I don't get a wig, but I do get a very nice flashback.
It's actually started in episode 14 last year in the Odyssey. Dig told a story about how he inadvertently had shot a teen assassin on one of his tours. And so that's the story that we come up with in the Suicide Squad episode. There's a guy that Dig protected, this Afghani warlord, is now in possession of a chemical weapon, and they need Dig's help to get inside this guy's compound.
But you know, this is all ramping up to the season finale. And you might think we kind of go off course with the Suicide Squad, but we don't. We're ramping up to the season finale.
Harley's become one of DC's most popular titles, so does this add any pressure to you guys, knowing that fans are waiting?
A lot of pressure, a lot.
Yeah, we actually don't have time to have any pressure because they're waiting for the deadline for the next book. So we're actually always playing catch up.
Yeah.
But for the most part, people have been pleased. You know, when you do this stuff, that's all you really want.
So after issue 3, the Valentine's Day issue, it kind of begs the question, will Harley ever get over the Joker?
We are trying to get her over the Joker because he's just bad for her.
Yes.
You know? But having an ex come back every once in a while and turn your world upside down is such great story fodder. But if he does come back, wink wink, there's gonna be some drama.
Why is the doorbell ringing? Who is at the door? Excuse us?
Okay, I'll stay here.
Oh, look at that.
Aha!
You couldn't even time this. This is Harley Quinn number 4.
Nice!
Just came in the mail to us.
Yeah,
Here's a sneak peek. That's all you get. Okay. Anyway, one other thing we love about DC is you actually get copies of the book before it comes out. Other companies take note.
So can you tell me about Aquaman and the others and how the book came up?
Yeah, Aquaman and the others, that's something else that Dan brought to me, and we were talking one day about what should I do next, everything else, and Dan just said, how about the others? And the others are a group that were introduced by Jeff Johns and Ivan Rice, and it introduced this intriguing new cast of characters, sort of like a Justice League before there was a Justice League. For people who don't know, each of the others carries one element, essentially of Atlantis, with them, and that helps bond them as a team, and that is going to take them down a road of why does it bond them in a team beyond just having these tools and these icons? What more do you add to it? And there's a little secret there that comes into play right away. So it's the backgrounds that make them work as a team, and I think it's been painted fairly realistically that they are together because they want to be, because of the personal attachments, not because there's necessarily a mission statement.
Cliff, man, thanks for having me. Really appreciate it. So you're actually going to show me kind of what the process is like when you start creating like a panel or a cover.
The first thing I do is do up a small ink sketch, because when it comes to a cover, you're probably going to be seeing from a little bit further away in the store. So I'll actually do a small piece like this, then I'll blow it up in the computer and start penciling digitally, which I then print out in blue on a piece of Bristol board. The inks I still do by hand, and then I'll take the sketch that I used before, I can pull those colors and some of those effects and do the final.
So Wonder Woman has this long and storied history, but it hasn't changed a whole lot throughout the course of her existence. But you guys actually had the opportunity to create somebody completely new in the Firstborn.
We needed someone to come in and be the big villain for Wonder Woman, and in a lot of ways, he's her opposite number. He's from the same family, but here's a guy who has never had any parenting at all. When we first talked about this story, it was, you know, a few years ago, about 4 years ago, and we were supposed to work on another book, but then one night he called me up, he said, what do you think about Wonder Woman? And, you know, we talked for hours. We were just like, oh, well, what if we did this and that? We just got really excited about it.
And Cliff, because you love the fans as much as we do, you're actually inking something right now that we're gonna give away. And you said you needed my help with the, okay, you don't need my help. That's cool, I'll be over here.
Okay. I like to work with a fountain pen directly on the paper. I feel that we're reading comics digitally so much these days. We're seeing images on the computer. It's nice to have a reminder of the hand of the artist and to remember that some of these things are handmade and that there's an organic quality to it. One of the great things about inking is that you really get lost in it. A couple hours can go by and you won't even know, and then suddenly, you know, hopefully the page is done. I know for a lot of people that inking is actually the favorite part of the job. There's so much heavy lifting involved when you're doing penciling because you're trying to put reference together, you're trying to make sure things look correct. But when you're inking, you're just kind of responding to the line and the drawing itself. It's almost like meditation.
Hey guys, don't forget, for your chance to win this awesome original art by Cliff Chiang, all you have to do is tweet the DC villain you would like to most see Wonder Woman do battle with using the hashtag DCAllAccess. This could all be yours.
Hey, before you guys go, make sure you subscribe to DC on YouTube so you don't miss anything from DC All Access.
Yeah, we are not going to rest until we show you all of the awesome stuff going on right here in DC HQ.
And here is a shout out to our Batman Arkham Origins Collector's Edition set contest winner, Sean Lopez.
Sean Lopez?
He loves playing Sinestro Corps Batman in Arkham City. Hey, Sean. Stay forever evil, buddy.
And if you guys want a chance to win a pretty special trip to San Diego Comic-Con for you and a friend, and hotel, and airfare, all you have to do is click right here, answer 3 simple trivia questions, or you can go to dccomics.com/watchandwin for your chance to win that awesome package.
Keep it right here, you guys, because you don't want to miss anything, do you? No, you don't.